Hi everyone. In this video, I want to show you how to give students credit for questions that Canvas may have marked them wrong for. So this happens in different scenarios. First, let's say that the question was incorrectly set up in Canvas and that you want to edit that question in the Canvas quiz. So I'm actually in a demo course right now in our temporary remote teaching shell. You can find a sample quiz in that shell, this About Mesa College sample quiz. And if I hit edit for this quiz, it's going to allow me to make changes both to my details. So I've got the details tab with the timing and the dates and the settings for the quiz. But I've also got the questions tab up at the top, and that's where I'll find the questions for this quiz. In this case, though, this quiz has, let's say, closed, and I know that one of my questions is set up incorrectly. So it's a matter of finding that question. When I do, let's say this is the question that needs editing. I hit the pencil icon for this question, and I should be able to see now the image that was used in this question with the text. And the correct answer is LRC. It is the correct answer. So it actually doesn't need revision in this example. But if it did, I would instead, there's a little green arrow icon, and it's actually a button. So if I needed to change this, I could click on the correct answer, the one that should be the correct answer, and here's my options for regrading. So I can decide here for one of these four options before I update my quiz. Either I'm going to award points for both the corrected and the previously correct answer, so both LRC and SB in this case. If I want to give correct credit to both of those answers, maybe I only want to award points for the correct answer, which means that some students who had previously gotten this one correct are now going to lose points, so their scores may be reduced. Maybe I just want to give everyone full credit for this question. It was a bad question, and it doesn't matter what they chose, everybody's getting credit. Or updating the question without regrading. So I'm just going to update this so that when I copy it forward into my next class, it's set up correctly, but it won't change any of the grades. So those are my regrade options. I'm actually not going to make that change. I'm just going to hit cancel. But you would make the change that you want and then hit update, and it's actually going to regrade all of your student submissions for you. I'll hit cancel, but if you're actually going to do that, make sure you hit update, and then make sure you hit save to save the change that you made to the quiz. Let's see, you'll also want to, I would say hit update question, and then also hit save to save the change that you made to the quiz. So that's if you need to change a quiz question kind of en masse across a whole class, something that was delivered incorrectly on that quiz. But if there's a particular student who emails you and says, hey, I got this one wrong, I think it should be right, and you want to take a look at that quiz submission, you would go to SpeedGrader. So previously I went into edit and we edited the question and it gave me the regrade options. Now though, I'm going to go into SpeedGrader for this quiz, and it's going to show me all of the attempts for this quiz. So if I go into my drop-down menu here at the top, I've got all of the students who have taken this quiz. There's not very many because this is just a demo. But here, let me see. Oh, there are more than I expected. Let me go to find my demo student. Here I am. And if this student tells me, hey, I got marked wrong for something, I can always go in here and give them more points than what Canvas gave them. So if there's one here, looks like the student got this one correct, this one correct. Here's one. So there was a typo here. Hispanic Serving Institution has a typo, and so Canvas marked them incorrect. If I want to give them credit for this question, for their answer, I can give them 1 point here and then scroll to the bottom and update scores. If I wanted to add that typo, this is the trick, the trouble with these fill in the blank questions is that they're not going to be, Canvas won't be smart to figure that out for you. And maybe you spelling counts, and so you want that to be marked incorrect. But if you wanted to add all of those permutations, then you'd have to manually go in there and include those as correct answers in this question. So that, though, gives this student an updated grade for that question. They now receive 17 out of 18, so it looks like there was another one that they missed. There it is. that only gave them 3 out of 4. But each one of these fields, although it doesn't look like it, can be edited with points. And if you wanted to, I think you can even give them, let's say you give bonus points for an awesome answer, update scores, it's going to let you do that. And now this is a 19 out of 18. So you can even build in some bonus points in there as well. So that's just a real quick overview of overwriting grades in Canvas submissions. This was in the speed grader. And then also previously I showed you editing the questions in the quiz in case there's a change that needs to be made to that quiz question so that it gets regraded across all your students. Thanks for watching.